Alright guys, here we have the Blade Nano QX. Now as you know they had a Blade MQX before. This is a Nano. Pretty darn cool little thing. Inside the box we get instruction manual, a couple extra rotors there, and I got the ready to fly, so it comes with a transmitter, 4 AA batteries. You get your one LiPo, which is 150 milliamp 25C. You get your LiPo charger, which is pretty cool. It goes into USB. It's just a USB charger. So that's pretty cool. Different color canopy. And then the actual MQX here is still stuck in the box by this little tape. So I gotta be careful getting it out here. But it is, and this thing is just tiny. I guess those are like bump stops, so when you hit something. This thing is just tiny, tiny, tiny. Should be very fun to fly. That's pretty much all that's in the box here. There's not much else to show. It's running on brushed motors there. Little tiny micro. Has I believe it has the AS3X technology in there. Let me take a quick look at the back here. It might not. I believe it has AS3X, but it might not. It might not need it since it's a quadcopter. But gonna go ahead and fly it and see how this thing goes, so let's go ahead and get it charged up and in the air. Alright, so I had to chime in here before we fly. This doesn't have AS3X. It says clearly on the box it has this new safe mode, and the safe mode is sensor assisted flight envelope, I think it's called. And basically there's a controller beginner mode, which doesn't let your helicopter tip too much, and also it centers it back out to level flight when you let go of the sticks. And then there's an agility mode, which is basically full out control, lots of throws. So we'll go ahead and test both those modes right now. Alright guys, so with the ready to fly I have a couple things to show you. First off, you're not going to see any lights change on the transmitter, but when you're first on you're in low rates. Pushing the right stick, now you're in high rates. That little click, it made no look on the helicopter any different. But it blinks. See, that's low rates? Now that's high rates. See how the transmitter's blinking? That's high rates. And that's low rates. Now we're in stability mode. Pushing on the left stick and you'll see the helicopter color change from blue. Hold on. Get this left stick in. To red. To blue. To red. Blue is stability mode. And with stability mode you can pretty much do whatever you want with this and it'll flatten itself out. In stability mode it's kind of like a coaxial in the way that it'll flatten itself out. So I'm going to start this upside down, toss it like a coin, and then all I'm going to use is throttle here and it's going to fix itself. Look at that. All I used was throttle there. So I'm in low rates now, and as you can see this thing is super easy to fly around. If you lose it, all you got to do is let go of your sticks and it'll hold itself centered out. Check out these paraquets. Let me go into high rates. These paraquets with this thing are insane. You could turn it into a ceiling fan here. We have a ceiling fan right there. It's not moving very much anymore. It's kind of stuck to the ceiling. Alright. Oop. And so this is stability mode, guys. Very simple to fly in high rates. You can really move this around. I feel like this has more control than the MQX. I can really do what I want with this. Pretty simple. Make it just easily circle around the room, do figure eights. Really nice, really simple. It can go faster than this. I'm just taking it slow to show you guys. But as you can see, you can kind of zoom it around here too. Now this is in stability mode still. If I let go, it kind of levels itself out. You got to kind of correct it a little bit. So let's put it into agility mode now. Now this you can crash with easier. I'm going to press the button. Now it turned red. It's in agility mode. And I'm going to put it on low rates instead of high. Still, this has tons of rates now. Oh! I don't know if you saw, but this has so much rates now. It doesn't have the stability either, so you're not going to want to do those crazy takeoffs. But overall now, this thing, I could really... Oh, jeez. You might want to be outside when using stability mode. We might try that more outside because as you can see, it has a lot of throw now. It's just insane amounts of throw. Almost, oops, stuck on my bag. It's almost too much throw, especially for an indoor small area like this. But the nice thing about agility mode is you can flip this thing. See if I can do it here. I doubt I'll be able to, guys. Oh geez, oh geez. Oh geez. Nice thing is you can easily switch back to stability mode when you're in flight, so if you're losing it, man, it's pretty crazy and agile. They're not joking about agility mode. So I'm putting it in agility mode. Let's try to flip it. Oh, nope. You got to give it a little more power on the beginning of the flip there. Nope. Probably need to go outside and learn that a little more. But agility mode, guys, super agile. In stability mode here, I mean, you can make this thing go exactly where you want it. So, very nice. I really like this. I'd say it's better than the MQX. This Nano QX is just, this is awesome. This really is. This is so smooth flying. I can make it go pretty much wherever I want, do whatever I want. It's just, this is a nice flying little helicopter. Now you can use this with any Spectrum transmitter. I got the Ready to Fly because that's all the hobby store had. But sometimes with these little guys I like to get the Ready to Fly because then I have an all-in-one package. I don't have to carry anything else. I can just grab my box with my little heli or plane in it and I'm good to go without anything else. So sometimes I like the Ready to Flies for that reason. But we'll get more flights on this in agility mode outside. Right now it's too windy and I don't have a big indoor space. So we'll get more agility, try to show you guys some more tricks once we're outside. I'll show you guys one last trick in beginner mode, stability mode. I'm going to put it on my foot, you can't see it. But this is one way to start it up. Kind of like a hacky sack, I'm going to kick it up and it's going to flip and then I'm going to catch it. You're not going to be able to see the whole thing, but here we go. Oh, it was catching itself. I didn't flip it enough with my foot, it got stuck. Try it again. Got to get the right foot kick. Oh, there we go. Went off camera, I think, but just kicked it up and it stabled itself out. Pretty cool. So this is the Nano QX, guys. Check it out. I'll have more videos, flight videos, and more trick videos in advanced agility mode once I get a little more practice with it. As you can see, though, this thing is just, it's so easy to do what you want with it. This is just pretty cool. So, try to land it on my head here. Very durable too, guys. Very lightweight. Just turn off those throttle if you're going to hit the ground. Couple little crashes I had did absolutely nothing. Very cool. So that's the Nano QX, guys. See you guys later.